This is Lakshmi from Lööf Foundation's 8th trip to Nepal, where we visited all of the children at Home of Hope in Ratankot. We'd like to share all of our best moments with you by singing and dancing with the Home of Hope children, purchasing so many items using the money that Monica raised, traveling through very muddy roads, Monica's work with the Home of Hope children, and with the children at the 10th school in Ratankot, her work as a midwife with the women in the village of Ratankot, and of course, wonderful footage from all of the children that have been living at Home of Hope for the past 4 months. Come along and join us on our amazing journey. We went on our 8th trip to Nepal to visit all of the children living at Home of Hope in Ratankot. They have now been living there for 4 months, as we had previously visited in April for the inauguration of Home of Hope. Monica Hellström, a nurse and midwife from Sweden, traveled with myself, Morgan Young, a Lööf Foundation representative, as I was returning to Home of Hope to assess the well-being of the children, as well as the running of Home of Hope, as I have a degree in psychology and sociology. We spent the first few days of the trip in a very muddy Kathmandu, as we had to shop for Home of Hope since Monica had raised 38,000 Swedish crowns by telling her friends, co-workers, and family about her trip to Home of Hope. So many people wanted to donate, and some raised money by holding a yoga session as well as an art show. All of the wonderful donations made it possible for us to pay for a new laptop and Wi-Fi to be in better communication with all of the children, as well as a new medical supply for Home of Hope and the villagers.
We are making some big shopping today, and Sean told us they need some frying pan, so we bought 3 for bread and for 3 other ones. And we bought a huge rice cooker and a pressure cooker.
Monica purchased many household items, hygiene products, and food that Home of Hope needed.
We are buying some winter jackets for the kids in the Home of Hope for the money that we raised. So they will be a bit warmer this winter.
We had bought so many things we had to pack on a separate truck that would follow us to Home of Hope. So now we are off to Ratankot. How are you feeling, Monica?
Yes, finally we're on our way, and I'm feeling very good. I'm feeling happy, excited, and I'm looking forward to come to Ratankot to see the beautiful view and nature, to finally come to the Home of Hope, to meet the children and Asha, and I'm looking forward to an exciting trip to go there.
See you soon, Home of Hope!
See you!
So we are on our way to Ratankot, and we're currently stuck in the mud a little bit. Roads aren't the best condition, but we've had some help from these gentlemen, and hopefully we get through it soon. Words cannot express how amazing it was to return back to Home of Hope and see this beautiful home standing in the mountains of Nepal. It felt especially great to see all of the Home of Hope children again, as I had missed them all so much. So now the truck has been delivered, and all the Home of Hope kids are helping us carry down many of the boxes that we brought with us. After we had unloaded the truck of all the things that we had brought with us from Kathmandu, Monica started her work with the Home of Hope children.
Can you do like this? Well, you see, they are already something. You don't have to push it in. You can just hold it. Was it better? Yeah, it's clear.
Monica continued her work with all of the children at the 10th school in Ratankot, teaching them how to not spread germs and proper hygiene.
My name is Monica and this is Morgan, and we are staying at the Home of Hope and working for Lööf Foundation. We are staying here for 1 week. Thank you that we could come here today and visit you.
She also did a health check on all of the children that were the most sick.
Can you do it? So if you have fever and feel you got to use this, you should stay at home. So not everybody gets it. Okay?
Monica went to Ratankot to give the same lesson to the school children there. And many of the villagers also came with their small children to get health advice and checkups. She also spent lots of time in the clinic above Home of Hope, giving health checkups to many villagers.
Okay.
She held a women's meeting where close to 40 women attended, and she looked at many pregnant
I
women.
think the head is here. Okay.
Monica also showed the Home of Hope teenage girls how to use washable sanitary
And
pads.
it's for washing. And you put them like this onto the trousers.
Monica continued with the Home of Hope girls by giving a talk about what happens to your body when you become a teenager. She also did the same for the boys. However, they found it much funnier.
You've seen the pregnant girl. And a lot of things will happen to your body
धेरै कुरा अब हुन्छ नि हाम्रो उसमा जिउमा
and your head.
अनि तिम्रो माइन्ड
And your heart.
दिमागमा अनि मनमा
Yeah?
Aside from the psychological tasks I had to do with the Home of Hope children, I also held a board meeting. I met the chairman, Prem Lama, treasurer, Jajet Lama, and board member, Kabita Lama. We spoke about how to choose applicants for Home of Hope, building a greenhouse, and discussed many more topics. Then my work continued when I had to follow Sham to the bank to gather banking information. To Kurichu, I'll be going to the bank with Sham today, and we have a few passengers along for the ride to the next village. I followed the children to the tap to see how hand washing was done. This made me realize just how important the new washing machine we had paid for this summer would be. Hi! It was one of my tasks to oversee the installation of the washing machine. We had to set it up and place it outside, as there was no other tap that could be connected to a water source for the washing machine inside Home of Hope. Walls from that post to the door frame right here. And this way, with the roof, it will protect from any rain getting on the washing machine. And there's Lakshmi and Monica hanging out. And here comes Pooja. Hi, Pooja. So now we have the washing machine hooked up, and we are going to try this for the first time. And we hope that it works. Yes. All the kids were so excited for the washing machine, as it's the first one that they have ever seen, as there are no other washing machines in the whole village. So right now I am standing in Ratankot in Nepal, up in the mountains, as you can see here. And Home of Hope has a brand new 360 washing machine. We finally got the electricity hooked up in the water to the tap. And now it's in its first session. I made sure that a repairman came to replace some of the windows that were missing in Home of Hope. As well, I went around with Sean one day to fix some of the lights that were not working. I helped to set up the new fridge that we had bought them to make sure that it was running properly. I handed out all of the items I had brought with me from Sweden and handed out the last few items that Monica had bought in Kathmandu for the children. I brought some jewelry, new t-shirt and tank top for the girls and boys, hats, mittens for the winter and wool socks, and also some books. Monica's also bought with her donated money brand new jackets for some of the kids, as well some underwear for the girls and also for the boys.
Good jacket.
And she can even grow into it a little bit too. Perfect.
Oh look, so nice together.
Good job. Are you happy, Bishak? Yeah. They look good.
That was a good jacket for her.
Does it fit? Yeah. Perfect. I made sure to give the children the books that were donated by Partex UK. They absolutely loved them. So today we're throwing the Home of Hope children a mini birthday party. Since Monica and I won't be here all year to celebrate all of the kids' birthdays with them, so we're going to celebrate every kid's birthday today. To you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear children, happy birthday to you. We let the children have a dance party that night to celebrate. As part of my general check on Home of Hope, I got to see the new cupboards in the boys' and girls' rooms we had sent money to build, as well shelving in the storage room. They all looked like they were very useful for all the children's things. With the leftover wood, they also made benches outside. Underneath one was even a home for some bunnies. Sean feels it's very important to teach the children how to care for animals. Are you feeding the bunnies?
Yeah. Okay.
I helped out the children in the garden with weeding, planting, and of course singing. Here Sean is planting parsnips from the seeds we handed out in May. Here are some fresh chilies and squash, freshly picked from the Home of Hope garden that have grown from the seeds we handed out.
Was this great? That big and bread.
I made a schedule for all the children's chores to make it more even between the genders and so that everyone is able to contribute equally. It's color-coded so they can easily find their names. A day in the life of a Home of Hope child consists of a lot of studying, as well as daily chores like herding goats, vacuuming, making your bed, preparing food, and cooking. But in their spare time, they really like to read and play volleyball and soccer. Monica was so sad to leave a day before me, as I had to stay to make sure that the Wi-Fi was installed. So Monica is leaving today. Some of the kids are a little upset, but they wanted to follow Monica
down a little ways before they go and eat breakfast this morning before school.
It's a really sad day. And it's a beautiful day.
And we're walking down. This is where we walked up. You can hear some of the thunderclouds, and hopefully it doesn't thunder and lightning on us on our way back to Home of Hope. Yeah. Bye! See you! Aww. Bye, Erin! So now I am headed to Kathmandu today, and we're leaving Ratankot. I can see some of the kids in the schoolyard still playing a game, so it's good to say one last goodbye. But I'll be back in January or February, so that feels good.
I cannot thank Monica enough for her hard work with the Home of Hope children and villagers. I can't wait to go back to Home of Hope and see all of the children again.